Sis, some of the relationships that eventually become unhealthy marriages did not start with some massive red flag. Nobody was standing there on date number 2, shouting at you, controlling everything, showing you every terrible characteristic that they had. Sometimes it was subtle. It was the joke that he made about you in front of his family or friends, where everybody laughed at you, but you went home thinking, that actually hurt me, and that was actually really disrespectful. It was the fact that he was always late, always apologizing, but somehow never changing. It was the fact that you could technically speak to him about things, but before you went and spoke to him, you had to first rehearse it in your head roughly about 10 times, just to make sure that whatever you say it without upsetting him. And this is why I want us to talk about toxic relationships differently. Because you are in your dating season. You are not yet married. And the dating season is not only there for you to ask, do I love this guy? It is also there for you to observe, right? Remember, the Bible tells us to watch and pray. So you need to observe, what am I potentially agreeing to live with should I marry this man? Welcome to the Relationship Classroom. This is one of the shows here on The Real Prolific Woman where we actually study relationships. We talk about dating patterns. We talk about boundaries. We talk about healing, discernment, and preparing intelligently for healthy relationships that will lead to healthy marriages. And today, ladies, we're talking about the 10 subtle signs that you may be in a toxic relationship and you don't even realize it. But before we get into the science, I need to make something very clear to us, ladies. A toxic behavior does not automatically mean somebody is completely toxic and he's a completely toxic human being. And the presence of an unhealthy behavior does not automatically mean, okay, I'm gonna pack my bags and this relationship is over. People have things they need to unlearn. They do. People come into relationships with history. People come into relationships